this is your girl Tysheen, and I'm back with another video. How you feeling today? How y'all doing? So we're gonna be reacting to Sir Humphery Appleby on the proper function of government. Let's get started.
Thought. Last night, a confidential source disclosed to me that British arms are being sold to Italian red terrorist groups.
I see. May I ask who this confidential source was?
Humphrey, I just said it was confidential.
I'm sorry, I naturally assumed that meant you were going to tell me.
You seem to be very worried by this information.
Well, these things happen all the time. It's not our problem.
So does robbery with violence. Doesn't that worry you?
No, Minister. Home Office problem.
Humphrey, we're letting terrorists get hold of murderous weapons.
We're not.
Well, who is?
Well, who knows? Department of Trade, Ministry of Defence, Foreign Office.
We, Humphrey, the British government. Innocent lives are being set at risk by British arms in the hands of terrorists.
Only Italian lives, not British lives.
With British tourists abroad.
Tourists? Foreign Office problem.
Humphrey, we have to do something.
With respect, Minister, we have to do nothing.
What do you
Why?
mean?
The sale of arms abroad is one of those areas of government that we do not examine too closely.
Well, I have to, now that I know about
Well,
it.
you can say you don't know.
You're suggesting I should lie?
Oh, not you, Mr. No.
Well, who should lie?
Sleeping dogs, Minister.
Sleeping dogs.
I'm going to raise this.
No, Minister, I beg you. A basic rule of government is never look into anything you don't have to. And never set up an inquiry unless you know in advance what its findings will be.
Believe this. We're talking about good and evil.
Our Church of England problem.
No, Humphrey. Our problem.
Oh, God. Oh.
We are discussing right and wrong.
You may
Exactly.
be, Minister, but I'm not. It would be a serious misuse of government time.
Selling arms to terrorists is wrong. Can't you see that, Humphrey?
No, Minister. Either you sell arms or you don't. If you sell them, they will inevitably end up with people who have the cash to buy them.
But not terrorists.
Well, I suppose we could put some sort of government health warning on the rifle, perhaps. This gun can seriously damage your health.
It's all very well to take this lightly, Humphrey. But we cannot
really
close
is.
our eyes to something that is as morally wrong as this.
Very well, Minister. If you insist on making me discuss moral issues, may I point out to you that something is either morally wrong or it isn't. It can't be slightly morally wrong.
No, don't quibble, Humphrey.
Government isn't about morality.
Really? What is it about then?
Stability. Keeping things going. Preventing anarchy. Stopping society. Falling to bits. Still being here tomorrow.
What for?
I beg your pardon.
What is the ultimate purpose of government, if it isn't for doing good?
Minister, government isn't about good and evil. It's only about order or chaos.
And it's in order for Italian terrorists to get British bombs. And you don't care.
It's not my job to care. That's what politicians are for. My job is to carry out government policy.
Even if you think it's wrong?
Well, almost all government policy is wrong, but frightfully well carried out.
Humphrey, have you ever known a civil servant to resign on a matter of principle?
I should think not. What an appalling suggestion.
For the first time, I fully understand that you are purely committed to means and not to ends.
Well, as far as I'm concerned, Minister, and all of my colleagues, there is no difference between means and ends.
If you believe that, Humphrey, you will go to hell.
Minister, I had no idea you had a theological bent.
You are a moral vacuum, Humphrey.
If you say so, Minister.
It's time for your lunch appointment, Minister.
You're keeping very quiet, Bernard. What would you do about all this?
I would keep very quiet, Minister.
So, Minister, maybe drop this matter of the arms sale.
It'll make no sense talking to this guy. He doesn't care. I don't know if it's because he don't care or he just stuck of his ways. He just stuck on his position and he just, I don't know. Or it could just be both. I don't know. He doesn't care. He really doesn't. And there's a lot of them like that. Trust me.
Sales.
No, we may not. I'm going to tell the Prime Minister, personally. Make an appointment for me, would you, Bernard? This is just the sort of thing that the Prime Minister wants to know about.
I assure you, Minister, this is just the sort of thing the Prime Minister desperately wants not to know about.
We shall see about that.
Indeed, we will. What's the matter, Bernard?
Oh, nothing really, Sir Humphrey.
You look unhappy.
Well, I was just wondering if the Minister was right, actually.
Very unlikely. What about?
About ends and means. I mean, will I end up as a moral vacuum, too?
Oh, I hope so, Bernard. If you work hard enough.
Makes me feel rather downcast. If it's our job to carry out government policies, shouldn't we believe in them?
What an extraordinary idea.
Why?
Bernard, I have served 11 governments in the past 30 years. If I'd believed in all their policies, I would have been passionately committed to keeping out of the common market and passionately committed to going into it. I would have been utterly convinced of the rightness of nationalizing steel and of denationalizing it and renationalizing it. In capital punishment, I'd have been a fervent retentionist and an ardent abolitionist. I would have been a Keynesian and a Friedmanite, a grammar school preserver and destroyer, a nationalization freak and a privatization maniac, but above all, I would have been a stark, staring, raving schizophrenic.
Oh, that's it? I mean, it was long enough, but I thought it was gonna be longer. it was only a clip, but oh my God, this guy. I mean, he said he'd been doing this for 30 years, and I think he knows that the higher up they don't care. So it's like he's like, look. They don't care, I don't care. That's what it is, which is a lot of them think that way too, so it's kind of sad, but this was funny. It was a nice clip. I'm definitely gonna rap more. They have more clips here of the show. I might want to watch the whole show though. I probably will have to watch. I don't know what season or episode this is, but I will definitely do more. So yeah, so subscribe to my channel if you want to see me watch. React more of this. I will definitely do so. So don't forget to subscribe to my channel. And yeah, and I see you lovely people. Y'all take care of yourself. Bye and peace.